Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to be talking to you around Azure Migrate. Azure Migrate is a new service introduced in Microsoft Azure that helps you to migrate your on-premises workloads into Azure. So let's see how it helps you to migrate your on-premises workloads. First of all, it lets you discover, or it makes your discovery a lot easier, so you can identify what sort of virtual machines that are running in your virtualized environment, and then it lets you do the assessment of the virtual machines. So what it does is it gathers all your performance information of the existing virtual machines, and then it suggests or recommends you a destination size in Azure, and then also it gives you estimated cost for running that VM in Azure as well. Not only those, it provides the dependency mapping of the applications in very detail. Then it allows you to group your virtual machines with the dependencies and then migrate them together so that you get minimum impact to the applications that are running. So let's go and go into details of each one of these features. So first of all, it lets you discover the workload. So it's appliance-based discovery, which means that you can download an appliance and install on your existing virtualization platform. It's agentless and it's a non-intrusive discovery because it needs only read-only access to your virtualization platform. Currently it supports only VMware, but Hyper-V support is gonna be coming soon. Currently it supports vCenter Server 5.5 to 6, and in a single discovery it can support up to 1,000 virtual machines. So once you get the discovery get going, and then we will see the virtual machines getting populated in the Azure Migrate service, and then you can create assessments, which means it will do assess your virtual machine's performance and its resources like disks, network utilization, and your CPU, RAM utilization. Then it will assess those ones, and then it will capture all the performance requirements, and then it will recommend a performance of a VM or VM sizing in Azure for that virtual machine based on the performance history. Also, it will recommend the cost estimation based on that size that's done, and then you will have the ability to choose whatever the discounts that you're getting in Azure. You can feed that information in, and then you can get an accurate information of the cost. Also, more importantly, it will look at the operating system that's running, and if there's any eligibility criteria that's not satisfied, then it will highlight them with the reason, and then it will let you know that this VM needs attention and this needs to be satisfied, and etc. Finally, we have the dependency mapping, and that's backed by the log analytics. So if you have got the OMS agent installed, and you can feed that information into the service Azure Migrate log analytics workspace, and then you can get the service mapping information hooked in there as well, and then you will get the detailed dependency mapping information of those listed in the Azure Migrate, and then you can, by using that, you can group the applications together and then migrate them. Alright, let's without wasting too much time, let's go ahead and have a look at the configuration, how the configuration is done, how do you create a Azure Migrate service, and then how do you get the data in, how do you do an assessment, and then what are the recommendations we are getting, and etc. Let's do all that in a walkthrough manner, and then so that you will get an understanding, and I'll explain as much as possible while I'm doing the work. This is a high-level workflow that is provided by Microsoft. This is the configuration goes like, first you need to create a Azure Migrate service in Azure portal, and then you need to download and configure the appliance on your virtualized environment. In my case, it's going to be a VMware, and then we'll have to configure that appliance, and then get it give it access to the vCenter, and then it will start discovery process after that. So it will look at all your virtual machines running there. It will send all the raw metadata into the Azure Migrate, and then Azure Migrate will the service it will then report that information into the portal. Then we can, based on that information, we can create assessments and then talk vice versa. So that's the overall process looking like, and let's go ahead and look at that.